You did. Hey y'all. Welcome. Today we are going to be working on iHog again. Go figure. It's just something that I want to get done and should be done by now anyway. So let's hop right in. I'm gonna go ahead and open my GitHub real quick before I switch it. Cool. Let's go back into iHog. So I think I mentioned this before. I manage all of my iHog things on GitHub. It just helps me like realize what's going on, stuff like that. So that's that. All right. So like I said, I do everything in GitHub. So this has like the last thing I was working on, all that kind of stuff. And that's why I usually try to also, whenever I commit, I try to mention that issue number just because it's a little bit easier for me to handle at that point, like because everything gets associated correctly. So let's see, still need to save. So that's the next thing I'm working on, is getting this to save. And we're already in the edit object view. And when I say trying to get this to save, let me build and run the app real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and close this. So we have our device here. So the window that I think we need to adjust is this one. So somehow I need to save it. And I didn't know if I wanted it to auto save and stuff like that. Which I think I do. I just got to figure it out. Or maybe it'll just save like when you close it. I think that's also possible. So like on close, whether or not you actually do like in here in this action. I think that's the way to do it. Great, so that's gonna save there. I just need to Google real quick how to do something when you close the window. I think I actually have on my profile here in dev. Oh my god. Okay, let's go into how to present and dismiss. Maybe it is in here. Maybe I was just wrong. Oh, that's fun. I don't remember making it that color. Okay, okay, so apparently I didn't do anything. Dragging to work dismisses, but sometimes the users would instead hit a button, or maybe you want to hit the button to confirm, or drag cancels the operation. See, like I need it to save on dismiss, so let's just see here. If I do, see, there's an on dismiss in the sheet, but let's see. This might be what I need. Okay, so that is exactly what I need, because then it does save values. Let me try one more time. Edit, close, save values. Cool. All right, so that looks like it's gonna work. So I can do so this on disappear here is going to allow me to actually perform whatever's in save values. And so will the done up there. Like that'll do it. I knew that was already going to happen because it's already the action inside the button for that close or done or whatever it's called. So that's good. Cool. So now I just need to actually like save the values. which I could do in GitHub itself. I would have to get the environment variable, which isn't that big of a deal, so I could do that. So I can get the environment variable there, do the, so I can get the environment variable, which is no big deal. That's easy enough. And then just save it and then replace. I think I would need to replace it in both. So kind of like what I did in I swear to go. So it's gonna be kind of what I've done in where did I do that? Was it show in the object grid? No, it was here. So where I had this delete, I think that's pretty much what I need to do. So I'm gonna split this. We have that over there now. Go into edit. So we need to say let saved obj id is a NSUUID and it equals obj as NSUUID. Then we're gonna make a fetch request. I mean, this is basically, I'm just gonna copy and paste this. Like, I know I don't need to delete it, so we won't call the view.context delete. Well, actually we might, hold on. And it's like, I don't know what you're doing, and because I've not imported core data. There we go. Okay, cool. Okay, so then we have that there. We're gonna, my voice. That's great, right? All right. So what do we need to do here? We don't need that. How did I update the value? Okay, so I think, okay, so if they all equal that obj, then I delete there. I think I'm doing a lot of overhead that I don't need to be doing. So let's do file, open recent. Let's go ahead and open that. Okay, see, like before I was doing like a lot of helper classes, and I'm trying not to get on those helper classes. I don't think they're needed. I think I was doing a lot of work that just wasn't necessary. Update. That's delete. Update object name. Okay, so it just looks like I would change the value. That seems easy enough. So in here, so how did that look? obj update equals test at 0 as ns managed obj update dot set value. Okay, so it's dot set value. Um, name for key name, right? Okay, yeah, name. Okay, so for key name, number should always stay the same. Obj color is going to equal, nope, because obj color is an index, is an obj color. Okay, great. Dot description. And then we are going to do a, what else changes? Is outlined can change. Set value of is outlined for key is outlined. Is there anything else that'll change? No. That'll all stay the same. Cool. We're gonna remove all where the object is equal, and then we'll actually do an all objects dot append obj. And I think that'll solve this. New show, go into our show here, hit edit. And it's gonna be titled band. Close. Nothing saved. And it crashed. That's cool. What happened? Terminating with app due to an uncaught exception, ns invalid argument exception. Plus entity for name nil is not a legal ns persistent store coordinator for searching. Let's try again. Because I didn't store it as it didn't have it as nil. Oh, it's saved. See, it's let's see if I can get anything in here. Plus entity for name nil is not a legal NS persistent store coordinator. I do. Okay, let's go here. Thread. I'm not. Entity name is not nil. It's show object entity, right? Yep. Oh, is it upset that... I think it's upset on where I'm doing it or how I'm doing it. Well, what if we just Command L? And let's just try it without by hitting the button. Edit. See, just hitting the button. It didn't update, but oh, because I'm appending the OBJ. Duh. We don't change anything on the OBJ. For let updated OBJ equals show object. obj.id, obj.showType, obj.number, obj. Or sorry, this is gonna be the name. Colors at obj color true. I mean, sorry, is outlined. Let's so can't convert color. Can't convert type colored. Expected a string dot description. Cool. And then we would just do an all objects dot sort. So I'm just gonna oh, and because it was deleting it, didn't have to worry about sorting. Do I ever sort? I think I would want to. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay, and that's not what I wanted either. Object grid, that's what I wanted. Do I sort here? Like, it makes sense to have to sort at some point. I just don't know. Oh, so I... Okay, and then I sort by bling a 0 number. That's less than bling 0 dot, or bling 1 dot number. Cool. I think that's perfectly a-okay then. All right, let's just keep adding some groups here and let's see how it does on like a performance test type deal. How many did I get added? Okay, so we have 58 added. So whether or not we delete the first one, I mean, so we're gonna go ahead and edit the first one. That's pretty instant. I'm pretty happy. Okay. And I think that's okay. So save, or you can just close to, I mean, done, it saves. I think it's good. So instead of close, I'm going to put save. And we're actually going to do, dot green. Button. Presentation mode dot wrapped value dot dismiss. And then text cancel. And that'll be red. I think that's right. New show going in here. Edit. We have our save. I'm gonna swap actually save and cancel because to me after I go to the right. So let's do copy, paste, cut, paste, erase that, run it again one more time, and I think I have it saved. And I think this part works. Thanks, Destin. I appreciate. I'm glad it's relaxing. Hopefully that the music's helping a little bit there. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Welcome. Gonna go back. Hit new show. Burn, burn, burn. Cool. Cancel's better there. It doesn't do anything, right? Yep. Nope. Didn't do anything. Great. Save. Well, I didn't save anything to be done. Is outlined. Save. Great. Awesome. Obviously the text needs to be fixed at some point, or like text size needs to be changed, button size, something like that. Saving is done. Should be complete. Cool. And this is issue number 21. I'm going to go ahead and save this under source control. Commit. Sure. And now save. This closes issue number 21. Great. And let's close the issue. Woohoo! And that one is done. Okay. What is next? Can we just go to here? Okay, let's try doing this one first. As I still have about 40 minutes till I start working. So oh, eject that. Thank you. great. So we have 2.0. Okay, so buttons and different sizes of the number. So we either have to change the max button size or the number of buttons across depending on the compact view. So let's go see real quick what exactly that means. So under show settings, if I change these all to extra large, I can now get rid of that button color. I need to do that. Okay, so that extra button color. Oh, yeah. Okay, it was group, so palettes. That's weird. Okay, well, that's fine. Lists. Cool. And then scenes. Which, again, we don't actually need this part for anymore because I'm gonna do... And let's run it and see if I broke anything major, because who knows if I did. I probably did. It's fine, though. Good. Now we can just click. Orange. Oh, palettes did not get changed. Ah. There we go. Okay, so if I have that as an extra large, I go back. It has my groups. It didn't change size. Well, that's cool. Oh, did I already do that? Do they have to be medium already? That would be great if I did it on accident by myself. Okay. Programming object, so... I do already have the horizontal size class in there. Oh, it's just hard-coded. It's just... Cool. So with it being hard-coded then, what can I do? So it's just hard-coded for small. That, I mean, it makes sense now why that's the case. Command Shift. Oh, constants. Is it listen scenes that are then? Okay. And did I just set that hard-coded or did I actually read that in though? Gosh. Oh, I actually did all of this. Great. I mean, that's what I needed. All right, let's do, I see what I did. Size. Cool. I really didn't need to pick up my phone at all right now, but it happened, so no big deal. Great. We have that going in. There's so many things here. Because you have to have default values, and so that's what a bunch of these are. So these are list default values. And this is where like that marking thing that I always like hit over the head for people come into play. Because now I can just jump to different parts, but like I have no idea what these parts are down here because I didn't mark them. All right, so this should be obj underscore colors. Colors. Great. And yes, I know it technically adds to the line of code, but I think that's okay. Like, it doesn't matter to me much. What matters is being able to navigate like really long lists, like really long code. And that's where like the mini tree comes into play. And like, whenever I don't know why it chooses to do some, but not others. Does it need like a space? No, I don't know why. Add scene. See, that works. It's just, why does this not like work though for marking? I get like on really weird tangents sometimes, like getting it to mark. Okay, so this is dynamic over here, but the other one is not. That's fine. Okay, oh, it's because I did all of this. So let's go do that. We can do that in playback objects. Nope, that's what I'm in. Programming objects. There it is. Okay. Let's just go ahead and start marking things so that I know where we are. Default values. And again, I might be marking too much, but I like being able to just click into things. And something cool that I did over here in like the release all function, I did so something cool that you can do like in this release all function that I did here, I have this to do. And now when you click inside here, it actually, never mind. It actually pops up with a different icon. So you can see here where it says release all, and then right underneath release all, it has that little like, it's a very slight thing, but you can still kind of see the little marker with the text next to it, meaning it's a to-do, and you can always jump to it. And then something else that's cool and why I like doing the marking is number one, if you're using the mini map, it shows up. So like lists, scenes, all that kind of stuff. You can see default values, state, local constants, toolbars in here. But also if you click on the playback object's name, you get all the normal properties like your functions or your methods. Like that's what the M is. P is properties, so variables, constants, stuff like that. But you also get the marked values in here. So if you weren't using the mini map like I am, you could just go and click and it'll take you right there in the code. And I just think that's a really useful tool. Cool. So going back into here, I need to get all these like type of default values in here. So inside programming objects, it's palettes and scenes. Excuse me. App storage. So then I need to get the size for the palette. Oh, and it's gonna get mad. Hold on. Dot raw value var button size palette. And the reason why I do it like very uniform like this, where it's button, what it is, and then the object that it actually affects, is because then I can use multi-cursor mode and be able to go in there and get into and just adjust, copy paste this for the groups, and then be able to multi-cursor mode and get rid of palette and really easily adjust groups there. App storage settings dot buttons dot is button filled list. And I didn't mean list, I meant palette here. All right, and then we can basically just copy, paste. And we're gonna call this group defaults. And then multi-cursor, you can do Control Shift. Palette, palette, palette. Oh, I spelled palette wrong there. And that's gonna actually mess up my... And if you spell anything wrong, it of course, and miss a letter, it of course messes up, which is fine. I mean, it's easy enough to fix. Favreau, what are you doing? Favreau is just being a little bit of a monster. It's fine. Great. We'll control shift again down here. Instead of button color side, we're gonna call it group. Great. Now that I have all the defaults in there, I can actually just work inside here. See, and I don't have any sizes, so let's go back. We just want to keep the exact same here. I wonder if there has to be a keyboard shortcut for that. Local constants, boom. So we're gonna change this object grid to be, this first one is groups, sizes at group, a button size group. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. I don't need it. And then we're gonna do buttons across group. Great. Again, I don't need that text anymore. I really decided against it. It was not necessary. Object grid. And it's basically the same thing. So we're going to do sizes at button size, palette, buttons across, palette, palette objects filter, great. And that should be, object color should not be red. It should be obj colors at button color group. And that should also be obj button filled group. Button color palette. And this is going to be is button filled palette. Whoops. Dot description. And we actually should have the same error up here. Yep. There we go. Type in is but okay, not wait, what? Is button group filled? Should not. False. My bad. That should be way better. There we go. Oh, sorry. Let's see here. We're going to go back. Oh, where are all our... Okay, so nothing is here. Why can't we see anything? Oh, because buttons across is for some reason 0 instead of 3. Haha. Okay, so now if I go back, I go to device. No, go to show settings. I can change these to large and extra large. Yeah. Edit. Great. Okay. So that I'm gonna get this committed. And in here we are going to say views are dynamic and dependent on settings for object grids. Go ahead and push to remote at the same time. Cool. Great. All right, so next up is actually doing that issue, this issue here, number 16. So really, the issue is that they can be set like this. So you have, so really the issue here is that you have these groups or palettes or whatever they are, honestly, like it even occurs in lists and scenes, but they can be set to different options. So really I need to be able to either when this appears, we can, so how to fix, so I can just type this out because it'll be easier if I type it out. So on up here, we need to check for, what do we need to check for? On up here, check size class. And it really should just be the horizontal size class. It doesn't matter about the vertical. And then if compact, limit view to, so if it's compact, we probably want to limit that view to have, well, it depends on the size. And then each, whoops, check user settings for size. Each size should have a separate, is that right? I hope that's spelled right. If not, I look a little weird, but that's okay. Each size should have a separate max across. I mean, I think like large and extra large, that's probably gonna only have one across. But small and medium could definitely have more across because there's gonna be more space since they're a bit smaller. So I'm gonna go ahead and commit that. Let's go ahead and work on it. Cool. So, wait, what did I say? We're gonna check the horizontal size class first, which I already have in here. So we have this here. I think this would probably be best if I did it in its own. I'm gonna go ahead and do it in its own. Okay, so that's getting all the objects clear. This is gonna be to do add OSC. So as I am going back through, since I haven't actually added the OSC functions, I'm gonna go ahead and add these to-dos in so that I can add the OSC around. So that I can go and see what I have to do necessarily. Cool. Those are to add palettes. Add group. All right. All right. So right here we'll do set size, set buttons across. And we probably need that as a state, actually. Palettes across. I guess I could actually just go and adjust the default value, because the default value is local to the device, and in theory, I mean, it's not local to the device though. I want it local to that view. Okay, get palette buttons across. Because what I want it to do, I don't even know if that'll happen. So what I really want it to do is trigger when the size class changes. And if it's only getting called, I need the function to get called when the environment variable changes. How to call function when the environment variable changes. I guess I should actually say SwiftUI. See, like, I don't want to make my own environment variable. Like, I have one already for size class. So it just like, when the size class changes, like, can we do this? Because like what I'm imagining right now is when you go from split view to normal view, like on an iPad, that should go from like having 3 across to having multiple across. Okay, I think I need to do more research. I don't have that much more time to actually dive into this, unfortunately. I wish I did. I wish I had a little bit more. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. It'd be really great. Follow me on Twitch, hit the subscribe, hit like if you're watching on YouTube. It just helps boost it helps me know if I'm doing something right, helps me know if I'm doing something wrong, helps me get seen by other people as well, which is always good. So again, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the music, also comment, let me know. I just chose, I chose some Christmas stuff. It doesn't have to be Christmas though. We can change that up. But yeah, so again, thanks a lot, and make sure to like, heart, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, and I will see you I'll see you next time. Bye.